referee, Mcpherson from Stewarton. The two sides emerge. There's very impressive, trim little stadium, 10,000 capacity. Hearts supporters with a particularly loud welcome for their favourites. So the two teams have been sorted out for the match, and there's one major blow to St Johnstone in that lineup. They've lost Philip Scott, then the 21 squad member, who would wear number 7 normally, prolific goal scorer, but they have Ireland B international, Ireland B international Danny Griffin wearing 7 in his place, 18 years old.
Yes, Paul Sturrock likes a little bit of width about his team, and if you look at the makeup of it, he's relying on O'Neill and Jenkinson to provide some good crosses into that box for Roddy Grant, who's good in there and can upset most defences, but he's especially looking for the sharpness of George O'Boyle, who's got a tremendous goal-scoring record.
So the Hearts side showing a couple of changes on the side which lost 4-0 on Saturday against Celtic. And the most significant one, perhaps, is the introduction of Gilles Rousset back in goal. A man who's had 8 shutouts in 20 matches in Hearts colours. They've also brought back John Robertson to the exclusion of Alan Johnston, who's on the bench.
It's a system that Hearts have used successfully over the years, and it's interesting to see if Mcpherson will sweep at the back or if Bruno will do that job. But I think more importantly, he's playing Lawrence in an interesting role. I think he's trying to test him out against Alan Preston in the St Johnstone lineup. But it's an interesting lineup. He's got a confirmed goal scorer and John Robertson back in up front. And as I say, Hearts way of playing, and they'll be hoping it's good enough.
And the referee, one of the most highly rated men in Scotland, Jim McCluskey from Stewarton in Ayrshire. And the preliminary is almost over now as the sides wait for the all clear from the referee. 2 Hearts players in St Johnstone lineup, former Hearts players, Jim Weir and Alan Croston, for an extra edge in the occasion for them. So St Johnstone get this Tennant Scottish Cup quarter-final on the way, and immediately involving Dundee United connects on the wide right, which is John O'Neill wearing number 8 here. Paul Ritchie involved straight away. Goes with Gary Locke to play in the Under-21 international match, probably against Hungary next week. Keleoglu trying to make progress on the right, halted by Neil Poynton, who settled in superbly in that left wing-back position for Hearts this season. That's Roddy Grant in his second spell at the club. Very good delivery to the near post. O'Boyle was waiting, applauding the service from Grant. And that's perfectly reasonable, I think.
It's a nice little move early in this in the game, and Roddy Grant does well to get the ball in there, and that's typical of George O'Boyle. He's sharpening around the goals, but it's only good defending at the end of the day that gives them the tight angles. Keleoglu again with a header on. There's Roddy Grant. Now O'Neill breaking. O'Boyle is flagged offside. Northern Ireland international. The linesman's obviously just got it right there, hasn't he? He just stepped just that little half-yard offside.
The Hearts pushing forward to allow Gilles Rousset to take this free kick. They want to have the front men involved as early as they can, with Cahoon and Robertson through the middle. That's confirmed. Alan Lawrence starting a wide right position in attack. It's a 3-4-3 effectively. Cahoon's layoff. Here's Poynton. Misunderstanding there. Both Robertson and Cahoon looking towards Poynton, asking why the ball was delivered there. Poynton explains himself to his teammates. Alan Main's first involvement in the match. Poynton very effective in the air. Certainly has a big advantage over John O'Neill in the air. There's a settling in process going on. Here's John McQuillan, former Dundee player. This is Grant, stumbling on the ball. Poynton this time trying to play to Pete to Robertson. Missed out with the pass. Kevin McGowan ties up at the back. Alan Main certainly capable of a lot of distance from these long kickouts, both from hand and from the ground. The throw is left here to Preston. Natural striker. Playing now, settling in at left back for St Johnstone. Here's Griffin. Preston's pass reaches George O'Boyle, testing Dave Mcpherson. Cover provided there by Locke. St Johnstone certainly have a lot of attacking options in this lineup. Both the fullbacks capable of attacking very effectively, Preston and McCullen. Danny Griffin's come through the youth ranks here at McDermott Park. 18 years old, named in the Northern Ireland B squad recently. Won by Mcpherson at the expense of a corner kick to St Johnstone. Well, this St Johnstone side certainly has improved enormously as the season has gone on. Third top of the First Division, right in the promotion race. Kevin McGowan is a major threat inside the opposing penalty box. That's O'Neill. Roussi makes the catch. Inspires such confidence in his defence. The big Frenchman in goal.
This is why Roussi is so important to Hearts. He comes there and takes that comfort, takes all the danger out of the situation, and will have done a lot of good for his defenders in front of him.
So Hearts making progress now on the left-hand side. Interception made again by Kevin McGowan, partnering Jim Weir in central defence. Robertson's pass, it's won by McGowan. As you might expect with the ball in it there, and John Cahoon, the challenging Hearts player. That's Fulton. His marker is Sikelioglu. That's Griffin. Sikelioglu again. Timing the tackle was being up there from Bruno. Now look at the pace coming to the back. Gary Locke. Excellent running. Support on the flank here from Lawrence. Just out of reach for Cahoon and Robertson, and the tangle there goes on. As Main sorts it out. Attention perhaps required for one St Johnstone defender inside the area. Jim Weir has taken a knock. Great play from Gary Locke.
It's a tremendous run by Garrett, straight at the heart of the St Johnstone defence. But when he gets in there, he pushes a nice little ball out on the wide hand side. And this is a dangerous ball for defenders to deal with. But goalkeeper's brave enough to go down there, but John Robertson and John Cahoon are in there snapping at anything that might have come their way.
The kind of performance, the kind of form which has taken Gary Locke to the captaincy here and to the under-21 squad. Off to Hungary next week with Paul Ritchie. Weir, the former Hearts player, cost them £250,000 from Hamilton Accies. It didn't make too much of things there, reviving his career here at McDermott Park. So a dropped ball will restart the match. Discussion going on between the two players about how that'll be dealt with. Gary Mackay gives the ball back to Alan Main. Longest serving player in the Hearts ranks, Gary Mackay. 16th season with the club. Main has come a long way. The target for these high balls likely to be Roddy Grant, who's gone offside. An interesting sparring opening to the match here. And St Johnstone settling in against Premier Division opposition. There's 2 losses in the last 15 matches. That's what put them in the promotion race. Poynton's header. Here's Cahoon. Inside is Poynton again. Well, he's so dangerous in that position. He scored once only in his Hearts career, and that in the New Year derby against Hibs.
It's a nice little link-up between John Cahoon and Neil Poynton, and It's a good effort from that distance, and really the goalkeeper, I don't think is going to get anywhere near it. Had that been on target, it might well have been a problem for St Johnstone, but good enterprising attack by Hearts.
This is McQuillan. The ball's passed. McQuillan is well offside. No argument there. Former Dundee fullback.
Again, Hearts push out very quickly, and you can see quite easily and readily that he's offside, but maybe an earlier ball might have caused a little bit more problem.
Much tighter than it looked the first time, I must say. The high ball, Ian Cahoon, he did well there against Jim Weir. Grant causing a problem for Bruno. Well, still no evidence. The Hearts have really settled into the play. The midfield, central midfield men, Gary Mackay and Steve Fulton, have a big responsibility here. St Johnstone, which Alan Preston will take. He scored a very good semi-final goal for Hearts against Rangers in the Cup, season of two back. Bit of pace there, Sean on the far side, but to no avail there. It was Lee Jenkinson. Gary Locke with a long ball again. The high ball though forward, undoubtedly the trouble with St Johnstone defence. Three diminutive strikers. Hearts have Lawrence, Cahoon and Robertson. A fair combined age too. It's 31, 32 and 33. That's good running by O'Neill. Now Jenkinson. Up goes Roddy Grant. He's beaten to that by Poynton. Back with Griffin. So Johnstone still pressing forward. That's one for the Boyle to chase. Poynton making sure that comes to no harm. Good experienced defending by Neil Poynton. Indications though that St Johnstone have real belief here.
It's a nice little ball over the top, but good defending by Neil Poynton. He gets his body between him and George Boyle and doesn't allow him the chance to get the ball into the middle, but there's just a little ploy by St Johnstone.
By Poynton, put up there by Cahoon. Dangerous play, gives the free kick to St Johnstone. Well, Cahoon's craft and stealth is the factor which keeps him in this striking lineup for Hearts. Clearance by Mcpherson, but only as far as O'Neill. A former Dundee United players in evidence. This is McQuillan. Using his pace on the flank, chased there by Griffin. And look at the pace of Preston too. He's very quick indeed. His pace is a major asset both in defence and in attack. High forward. From Cahoon doesn't come off. Tikalioglu. Reception there by Locke. They set themselves now. This is Mackay. And roll to Jenkinson. Good recovery tackle again by Gary Locke. A little bit of unpleasantness there. Now Gary Locke has stayed down. St Johnstone fans are not happy at all about that. Here's Robertson. Cover is there for St Johnstone. Captain Gary Locke looking towards Lee Jenkinson. Now he feels as though he was fouled by the St Johnstone player.
Just caught him a little bit late. It didn't look particularly intentional to me. I think that's a typical forward challenge. Just that bit late, that bit reluctant to go in there positively, and what was sure enough.
Well, Jenkinson across there to make his point. I wonder if there was something happening after that as the both players got up. Looked as though there was trouble. There was a booking for Lee Jenkinson, but I think there was something going on just after the tackle as the players get up. I think that's what caused the real problem for Jenkinson. Jim Weir's taking some stunts in his back there, I think. Well, a number of players in the wars here.
As the challenge goes in there, and I think it's been a bit unfortunate. Now there's what you see, he stamps on him. The referee's entirely right. Can't believe that a player would do that, and he's only 5 yards away from the referee, and the referee was right there, did exactly the right thing.
Well, I wonder if the referee was kind to him for that, in fact, or it was a bad one, all right. That might spark some kind of reaction from Hearts. The referees will want them to remain cool, though, and maintain the shape and the pattern of play. Pass from Boyle released just a little bit late, and the player offside is Mcpherson. Well, suddenly a little bit of unpleasantness has crept into the match. Sense of injustice, perhaps, we felt. John Blackley on the touchline, the St Johnstone assistant manager, getting very irate indeed. Way back there by the fourth official, Jim Herald. A snapshot there from Fulton, unlikely to trouble Alan Main from that range. Well, referee Jim Mcpherson, very quiet to have a very close eye on things here. Jim Jeffries, the Hearts manager, looking on, not happy, I'm sure, for that foul on his captain, Gary Locke.
I think it's on the left-hand side of the Hearts lineup that it's interesting, because I think either John Robertson or John Cahoon are trying to pull John McCullen in a little bit to release Neil Boynton on this side. And to be honest with you, once or twice it's almost happened, and it's an area where St Johnstone really needs to be very careful.
Good rounding tactics in midfield by Mackay and Ritchie. Win possession for Hearts. Lawrence bringing out Locke. Good support play on the outside. Boynton coming in for this. Sekelioglu made the clearance. The Austrian made a very timely interception there in defence. Showing great awareness when that cross came over. Mcpherson, a major threat inside that 6-yard box for Hearts. Robertson, a dead ball expert. Mcpherson's head flick on. Jenkinson to Griffin. Now Jenkinson putting pressure on Locke. Neat for the header back. You say a figure of calmness and composure at the back for Hearts. Cahoon was hustled there by McGowan. The result is free kick to Hearts.
Hearts look to have settled much better, and they're now starting to play through the midfield, and they're getting the ball on the deck, which is going to cause St Johnstone problems at the back there.
George Abroad doing a good marking job there on Poynton. Sekelioglu breaks again. Good running by Grant to make that diagonal run to create space to attack Mcpherson. Backheeler catches Sekelioglu offside. Good defending up by Hearts. They remain very disciplined. The roar there greets the return of Jim Weir, who can offer some treatment.
It's good defending this move. It's been a nice run by Roddy Grant, and it's worth the effort, but good defending. He knows exactly where the forward is. He's prepared to step out and leave him offside.
Being welcomed back is Jim Weir, who's had some treatment off the field, which means Danny Griffin can return to his midfield role. It's McGowan. Beyond Bruno, he was looking there for an offside flag, but looking in vain. Dangerous tactics, those from Hearts. Balls like that go over the top. Robertson inconveniencing McCullen there. Weir lets it run. Not too many options available here for McQuillan. Boyle Paul Ritchie. Ritchie developing into one of the most impressive young defenders in the country, just 20 years old. There's O'Boyle. Locke has enough pace to deal with that. And great awareness too to pick out Gary Mackay in midfield. Kahuna's come short. This is Lawrence. Robertson's onside. Carefully judged. Very determined play in defence by Danny Griffin. Again, a shortage of movement there from Hearts up front. Had to go up the line there from Locke. Blue resisting that challenge from Locke, but not the one from Steve Fulton. An apology offered there by Fulton.
He's done quite well, Sekelioglu, and he gets past Fulton here and just outstretches him, brings him down. A wee bit needlessly there. I think he had lost possession in any event.
Paul Ritchie wins the throw there off Roddy Grant. Clear indications that Hearts are beginning to settle to the task. A slightly unsettling opening 5 minutes. Sekelioglu seeing a lot of the ball now. That's a very good pass. McQuillan releasing it early. And Gary Locke thumping that away from Jenkinson, who arrived in the scene rather late from the St Johnstone point of view. Griffin, the long throw man. Roddy Grant, the likely target here. He's just at the corner of the 6-yard box. Couldn't reach him. Preston apologises. Started his career at Dundee United also. And went to Hearts and Linden Permanent before joining Paul Sturrock here at McDermott Park. The marking is very tight in the middle of the field. It's very difficult for these players to find space. Right, played it over the top of Gary Locke for Jenkinson. Across goes Bruno. Hasn't required to be in evidence too much in the match so far. Pasquale Bruno playing in the centre of the 3 centre-backs. Not really a sweeper system, but a more zonal back 3.
That's exactly right. They're just picking up whatever 2 front players are involved in the game from St Johnstone. Either or defenders pick them up and one goes in behind 3.
Well, late flag there. That's what's upset the St Johnstone supporters. George O'Boyle breaking into that hole beyond the right-hand side of the Hearts defence. Did appear to be offside, but the linesman's flag was a shade late. Locke's header on. It's Preston. Grant thinking more about Mcpherson the ball for that moment, I think. It's Bruno under pressure from Grant. Well, perhaps Pasquale Bruno hasn't heard of Roddy Grant in Scottish football. Uncompromising, old-fashioned centre-forward.
I have the feeling he will have heard of him before the end of this game, but certainly won't be tackled that way too often in Italy, I wouldn't have imagined.
Chant for Bruno. Pasquale, not Frank. Ball there by McGowan, returned fast by Bruno. Always willing to come out of his penalty area like that. Header on there by Ritchie. If he wills play on and Griffin in possession, that's a good ball over the top of Gary Locke for Jenkinson. Well, there's a potential problem there for Hearts defensively with Jenkinson playing so far forward and Locke always wanting to attack for Hearts.
I think what Paul Sturrock's really trying to do is he's trying to push his 2 wide players, Jenkinson and O'Neill, as wide as he can, just to contain the Hearts wide players, the wing backs as they call them nowadays, But that's what he's trying to do, but I'm not convinced that it's going to work.
It's in the build-up again with John Robertson, supported by Locke on the outside. The linesman says, a goal kick. By Locke has a long, lingering look at the linesman, not convinced he was right. Joe Kelly from East Kilbride, the linesman. Paul Sturrock prefers to be in the director's box beside his chairman, Jeff Brown. Past the midway point in the first half, and there's the possession statistic, narrowly in favour of St Johnstone. That reflects a good opening 5 or 10 minutes. Turned away by Griffin. The throw goes to Hearts. Hearts had a good spell of form. 8 wins in the last 11, 3 defeats, 2 against Celtic, 1 against Aberdeen. Robertson's pass is pointing and willing as ever to get forward. Carefully watched by May. Realised he had no real pressure on him. Pointing turning out to be an excellent signing for Hearts. Griffin helps it on towards Grant. Bruno climbing all over him there. Confident play by Locke. Good turn there by Lawrence. Through goes Robertson. It's well cut off by Weir. Hearts come forward again with Fulton. Great left foot. Good testing shot there from Fulton. Well, the defence should have known he'd go to his left-hand side.
It's a good progressive run by Steve Fulton. He goes at the defender. He's not prepared to go past him, but tries a shot in the crowded area. It could always beat the goalkeeper, but there you are. The goalkeeper stands up well. It's immediately got to go down and goes down positively.
Grant against Bruno. Clearance came from Mcpherson. So still these 2 spearheads for St Johnstone, causing trouble for the Hearts back 3. Roddy Grant with his real power and strength and commitment. George O'Boyle with his pace and sharpness. This is Poynton. Now Cahoon has dropped off the front there to take the pass. Now Poynton. Robertson screening it well, looks for support. The problem though when Hearts are in the wide possessions, Billy, surely is that they haven't got a target for a cross ball. There's O'Boyle. They had the chance there, but Mcpherson took up a very good position. Great defending that by Dave Mcpherson. Made certain the pass could not be released directly to Roddy Grant. Knew exactly where Grant had gone. And then played it wide. Here's Jenkinson against Locke. All against Locke. Uses the elbow. Free kick to St Johnstone. I've got the notion that Locke has got some kind of reprisals in his mind against Jenkinson. That early foul. Rissy sorts out to the 2-man wall. Jenkinson's cross. Well, one inside the area by Ritchie. That was good defending. Pace of the match suddenly has lifted. McQuillan now to O'Neill. Going to the cross in a deep position. Mcpherson heads that to safety over the crossbar. John O'Neill capable of going past defenders, choosing to cross him in deep position.
Well, he flights in a good ball here. His forward is not just in the position to go and attack it. Really, Dave Pearson's got no option but to play that out.
More problems for Hearts in defence. Lee Jenkinson. Trying from Coventry City. Go away. Poynton felt that, didn't catch the way he intended. Shaking his head there as he came out of defence. Back from Sakaloglou, and McQuillan fails to test Gilles Rousset in goal. But St Johnstone are coming forward with increasing confidence as the game goes on. Evans back to Locke. Cahoon, the territory, the right-hand side. That's good running. Finding across is Jim Weir. That was very well timed indeed. Skipper struggling a little bit with that early injury, I think. Here's Lawrence. Trying to find Danny Mackay with a pass. Boston accepts a throw. The referee holding play up here. And Neil Poynton caught something in the eye there. When he cleared that corner kick a few moments ago, he was shaking his head when he broke from the defensive position. He's clearly caught himself there. A little attention required. But it was directed from that corner kick on the St Johnstone right just a moment ago. He was on protecting that near post when he headed the ball away. Administering a treatment. Supporters still full of hope here. This could be their cup year. But there's still a feeling, Billy, they do need to have a better target surely inside the box for crosses.
I would think so. Feeling the acquisition of a proper target man, what they've got to try and do is to play balls into feet, because John Robertson and John Cahoon are not going to win many balls in the air.
Cahoon showing his close control. Lock trying to hit the byline. That's the other option, really. Breaks when they go kick. The other option surely is for them to make sure they hit the byline and pull them back.
I think they're going to achieve that perhaps more importantly on the left-hand side, because Neil Point has showed that he's prepared to burst forward there. But once he gets to that byline, it's obviously going to be a low cost, and it really doesn't create too many problems for St Johnstone, because they know that the option is not going to be there, because there isn't that aerial threat up front for Hartson. Really, you're looking to get a lot of balls into the box, into feet, a little bit of movement inside that box for John Robertson in particular to make use of his scoring ability.
That free kick given against Roddy Grant. John Robertson looking for space among these big St Johnstone defenders. Target again is Poynton. McQuillan. Now O'Neill. Boyle's control was good, so was the touch. Here goes O'Neill. Pacey, clever. That's for O'Boyle, he's flagged offside. The St Johnstone supporters are incensed, and that was a very tight decision. Alan Phelan there, the linesman, was very quick with the flag this time, though.
I don't know. I'm not convinced it's O'Boyle that's offside. Really, I'm not convinced here at all, because he's in line with the central defender there. And I honestly think that it's a player in the wide position that's created the situation. The linesman's got to flag up, and I think really the referee has probably made a mistake there.
Yes, the advantage of that replay looked to be all right. Worked as well. O'Boyle missed. Well, I think he knew the flag was up, but had the whistle before he attempted to beat Gilles Rousset. Very good kick out again. O'Boyle is quick. Bruno's clearance means another corner kick to St Johnstone. Mounting some pressure here. Just past the half-hour mark. 6'5" goalkeeper Gilles Rousset. Capable of dominating that 6-yard box. Jenkinson still going for an in-swinger past the near post. It is low to near post. Break is on for Hearts. Kai's pass, Roberts on his own, waiting for support to arrive. John McCullough doing the covering job behind the central defenders. Ball being buffeted there by Mcpherson, thought he was fouled, the referee didn't agree. Jim McCluskey renowned for keeping a game flowing. He doesn't whistle needlessly, that's for sure. Still lots of activity on the St Johnstone bench. John Blackley going berserk down below us with his instructions to his players. There's O'Boyle again with a snapshot. He's finding spaces though, O'Boyle. That's encouraging for St Johnstone.
Yeah, Jim Jeffries must be worried about this. He's playing three central defenders. Two of them have got to pick up and mark, and George O'Boyle in particular is finding a little bit of room in areas that might cause him great problems. And I think Jim Jeffries will certainly hope that it lasts to half-time without losing anything, but most certainly will have something to say to those defenders.
exactly. We had words with Danny Griffin about his positional play in the midfield. Hold up and play. And this time the free kick goes against Paul Ritchie for his challenge in O'Boyle. Here's O'Neill. Well, Brady Grant likes the ball. Played straight to feet. Or in the air. Rather than make those runs into holes, because O'Boyle is the man with the real pace up front. Kelly Oglu. There goes O'Boyle again. Paul Ritchie looked towards the linesman, not realising that Dave Mcpherson was certainly playing O'Boyle on. He's causing trouble, all right, the Irishman. Robertson now breaking to the left-hand side. Goes down very quickly by McQuillan. Guy's header. This is pointing back to Mackay. Robertson trying the return pass. Good play there by O'Neill. Bruno's challenge on Grant. Foul by Sekelioglu on Fulton. It's a free kick to Hearts. The Austrian picks him up.
Yeah, I think Steve Fulton's upset Sekelioglu, but there was no real need for that. And to be perfectly honest with you, he's given a foul away in an awkward position, because Hearts are in the situation. Fulton's got a nice left foot. He'll be able to put this ball into the box for one or two of his players to attack.
Looking for Mcpherson. Mcpherson, the player penalised. Pushing into his opponent. He's hit. And the free kick goes to St Johnstone.
It's a perfectly flighted ball for Dave Mcpherson to come and attack, but he's too anxious about holding the defenders off and looking for the ball to be laid down to player, but he gives a foul away and takes the pressure off St Johnstone.
Well, once again, the Hearts defence making that a little more difficult than you would have expected from Locke. Robertson causing problems there for McGowan. Mackay. Lock to Lawrence. It's a good build-up play by Hearts. Fulton, cultured left foot. Last time the clearance. Well judged on the bounce by Ritchie. This is Mcpherson. Staying forward, the chance for Robertson, he's offside. Good handling there by Alan Main. Robertson a lingering look towards the linesman, but the flag was up early.
It had been a nice move, but good defending again there. And he's only caught him, there's a matter of inches in that, but all credit to the goalkeeper. He wasn't going to lose one in any event.
Well, that just demonstrates again how difficult it is for linesmen. So, coming up the next few days, Wales against Scotland, Adidas Victory Shield tomorrow from Swansea at 7 o'clock, and then Manchester United against Southampton, the FA Cup special on Monday again, starting at 7 o'clock from Old Trafford. We've had a lot of calls about the Bruno Tyson fight. Need more information about that? Call the number shown, 0990 10 20 30, or consult your Sky TV guide. Takes over. Good backtracking there by Lee Jenkinson. He was trying to play as far forward as he can, but going to do some defensive chores also. Robertson turning and twisting there, trying to find space for the cross. He's in the corner. Paul Ritchie joins Dave Mcpherson in the St Johnstone penalty box to provide that much needed height. He'll point in the number 11 on the goal line. Fulton very good delivering these crosses. Well taken by Main. And a goalkeeping. Defence is welcome. Look at that on there made by McQuillan. Trick tripped by Alan Lawrence, so the reversal of roles there. Lawrence doing some defending, McQuillan doing the attacking.
It was a good sharp break by St Johnstone from that corner kicking. Typical of a forward. They're not prepared to run into the yard, they just want to bring someone down, give away a foul.
Preston's pass. Pointing to Fulton. It's one for Roberts to the chase. Cover provided there by Weir. That's Mcpherson's header. Good control shown by Lawrence. He had Robertson to his right. Cahoon through the middle. Pointing on the left. Here's Pointing now. Mackay signalling for the ball on the far side. Good tackle by Preston. This is Jenkinson. Counter-attack being led here by Jenkinson, who's onside. Well, Boyle waits in the middle. There's Jenkinson with a pass. For Boyle! The best chance of the match so far. George Boyle turns to his teammates.
It's a super reverse pass, and Lee Jenkinson does exactly the right thing. He looks up, he sees George Boyle there, push into that space, says, there you go, George, put it in the net. And really, George Boyle, we won't see him doing that too often, but beautiful ball in front of the defenders. Perfect position for him to make the opening goal, and he loses the chance.
Good play by Jenkinson. Boyle perhaps finding that ball just popping up in front of him. Just bounced a shade higher than he expected. That's good play. To Galeoglu. Now Boyle. Stepping away from Poynton. Neat and nimble, supported now by McQuillan. Rather obvious a pass from O'Neill. Poynton losing out here to O'Boyle again. To McGowan. Wide and £90,000 signing from St Mirren, Kevin McGowan. Injury problems, unfortunately. Taking his time here. This is McQuillan. Well taken down by Locke. The counter-attack now on. Lawrence to his right. Cahoon to the inside right channel. He was the target. McGowan read that well. McGowan goes again. Jenkinson against Fulton. O'Boyle still it back for St Johnstone. This is Jenkinson again. Grant crawls to the ball. They played high at the far post. Now comes the near post. That's great goalkeeping by Rousset. He did just enough to get to that and put off his opponents.
Jenkins has caused all sorts of problems left-hand side, and he gets to the byline, whips in a good cross. And I think that a little bit of good fortune with the goalkeeper there in actual fact. I think that they had almost missed that ball, and was it Sekerlioglu nearly beat him to that ball, but I think he got just enough of his hand to divert it past, and I honestly think that might well have been a corner kick.
Sekerlioglu very close, yeah, very kind to Gilles Rousset. I think he was very fortunate there to survive. And so too for Hearts. Clear indications from Johnstone are right in this match with a big chance. Poynton's pass. Robertson looking for a free kick, not getting on. Jim Weir, tackled well by Poynton. Quillen sends for a throw. Well, Lee Jenkinson certainly has been getting in behind Gary Locke frequently. A little bit extra cover perhaps required from 3 central defenders for that. Floy by St Johnstone. Good pass again from O'Boyle. Preston. Griffin. Quillen has O'Neill ahead. John Cahoon has come back to help in defence. O'Boyle a little bit ambitious there with that flick. Good play by Weir. Jenkinson picked out well there by McGowan. Couldn't keep it in. Well, he certainly is earning the applaud of the St Johnstone supporters.
He's certainly had a very exciting first half. He's been prepared to go at Gary Lock and commit him, and I don't think Gary Lock has particularly enjoyed that. He prefers to have the impetus to go and attack the opposing side, and really hasn't looked comfortable when in contention with Jenkinson all through this first half.
Offside flag against John Cahoon. Free kick to St Johnstone again, going into the closing stages of the first half, from which St Johnstone will undoubtedly take a great deal of heart. Mcpherson's clearance. O'Neill challenging well. This is O'Boyle. And put the ball in play. Back to O'Neill. Calmly turned away by Bruno. O'Neill wants to play football from the back. O'Neill's cross. Sekelioglu breaks into the path of Roddy Grant. Pulled it back well. Again, Rousset was stranded. Sekelioglu again going for the high option. This is Jenkinson underneath the ball. Still Jenkinson. Boyle trying to get his bearings there to attempt the first time shot. Now Fulton. That's good play. Disappointing. Looking for Lawrence on the far side. Preston in just the right place for St Johnstone. Jenkinson. Well caught from Lawrence. Across goes McGowan. Well, you have the impression that Hart should be happy to hear the half-time whistle in St Johnstone. Here's O'Neill. Sekelioglu again taking up good position. The offside flag is up against Roddy Grant. A very good spell of play this from St Johnstone.
It certainly has, but clearly here Roddy Grant's allowed himself to stray offside. Pity, because it's been a good attacking spell by St Johnstone. Perhaps they felt they were entitled to a little bit more than that.
Kick taken there by Rousset, met by Sekelioglu, who's certainly been very much involved in the play for St Johnstone. The number is Steve Fulton, but the Austrian appears to be ahead on point at this stage. It is good running in the back by McGowan, timing the pass for O'Neill. McGowan has stayed forward to look for the cross. Disappointment there. Hitting the first defender with the cross. O'Neill will try again to find space. Good ball in. Mcpherson wins it for Hearts. Lawrence looking for Robertson, who's clearly offside. Running down the line there. I don't know why he's arguing with Joe Kelly, the linesman. There's no doubt about that one. So we are into stoppage time at the end of a first half in which St Johnstone have competed very well indeed.
They have. One of the problems that Hearts have experienced is that neither Fulton nor Gary Mackay can get themselves really involved in the game, and the way their system is set up, it's important that the midfield get a hold of the ball. But all credit to St Johnstone, they've dug in at the back, they've worked very hard and competed in midfield, and they've always held that threat up front.
Quillen took a knock there in the process of winning that race with John Robertson. Boynton looking for Cahoon, screens it well, holding off Weir. Weir strong and determined. Lawrence got across to challenge O'Neill. You see the confidence bit of O'Boyle in possession, trying that a skillful manoeuvre to work out some space. Good reaction there from McGowan. Cahoon appeared to be in the clear for a moment. Fulton to Mcpherson. Mackay. Cahoon's head up. Allows the break here for St Johnstone. O'Neill looks at McQuillan. Willing runner again. That's good reading of the play by Bruno. Robertson going in behind John O'Neill. Cahoon's way off with Robertson. Hearts are a lot of players forward here. One of them's Gary Mackay. The great goal for Hearts. Scored by Lawrence right on half-time. Brilliant play in the end for Hearts.
from Hearts. It really is a tremendous... He holds up the goal. Let's Gary McKay get in position. And there's Alan Lawrence in exactly the right position. Takes it calmly. But what a lovely ball. Lovely little reverse ball by John Robertson there. And the ball into the middle is absolutely perfect. And Alan Lawrence can't believe his luck. He's hardly been in the game, and bingo, he's just opened scoring.
Goal number 6 for Alan Lawrence for the season, and what a facer that is to St Johnstone. Clearly will feel they were the better of things in the first half, but in stoppage time, Hearts have taken the lead. Jim Jeffrey showing no real sign of emotion. He knows it's not been a good overall first half performance from Hearts, but playing poorly, taking the lead. Major relief to the Hearts management, without question. Quality of the goal, though, will certainly lift Hearts. Alan Lawrence in the perfect spot to approach that goal. Take a look, Lou. Grant. Grant again, coming forward. And surprise Boucher from long range. Disappointment for the St Johnstone striker. Said a number of injury stoppages, that's why we've had so long added on. And in that crucial period, Hearts have taken the lead. A splendid goal scored by Alan Lawrence. It's much less than St Johnstone deserve. So at half-time, Hearts are the lead. George O'Boyle had a number of good chances without success in front of goal. And St Johnstone have a lot of work to do now in this second half, because they really have played well for long spells. Hearts playing below par, but going in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Live from Las Vegas, Bruno, Tyson.
I'm ready. Are you?
Sky subscribers can order the fight by calling
0990 800 800.
That's 0990 800 800. Cable viewers must contact their local operator. Order now and receive a £5 discount.
Just $9.95 and we'll sit you on.
Live in the early hours of Sunday, March the 17th, and scheduled Sunday replays. For full details, check the March Sky TV guide.
Looking for cheaper car insurance? Call the Admiral on 0800 600 800. You could save pounds because you deal direct with us. No middlemen, no commissions to pay. Call the Admiral free on 0800 600 800.
Call now.
Face it, no other razor shaves closer or with more comfort than Gillette Sensor XL. Soft microfilms that protect your skin and individually spring-mounted twin blades that adjust to your face. No other razor feels more comfortable during your shave or leaves your face smoother after Gillette Sensor XL. And try Gillette Series Shave Gel. There's no better shave gel. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Rex the Wonder Dog. Help! Thank you, Rex. Up one! Yippee! National Lottery Instance. I get it all for an instant. Help!
You've got the sun inside yourself. You've got to search for the hero inside yourself. Searching for the secrets you hide. Searching for the hero inside yourself. Until you find the key to your life.
Peugeot, the drive of your life.
Slow down. Little less gas. Watch your back.
Enemy roadblock ahead.
Get off the road! Go right! Kill the lights! Get through the trees. Go left. Dead ahead. Dead ahead. Dead ahead. Right, 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 right!
God, what a sickener for St Johnstone. So much of that half, and then they go in at half-time, finding themselves a goal down. Alan Lawrence there, in time added on. 6 attempts, St Johnstone on target with 1. 1 booking, Lee Jenkinson, within the first 5 minutes. And in terms of possession, 53% for St Johnstone. The action area is fairly evenly split. But St Johnstone find themselves a goal down, which must be hard to take, Charlie, having had so much of the game.
Undoubtedly. I think they played fairly well, St Johnstone. Hearts have been quiet. I've been disappointed in them. Fulton and Mackay, I think I've failed to really get hold of the game at all. I mean, Stevie Fulton especially is a player who likes to put his foot in the ball and make passes. But St Johnstone, like the team, more liable to create passes than Hearts at the moment. So it's a real blow for them that they're 1 down.
And create opportunities, 8 attempts on target with just 1. Boyle has had most of them and been guilty really of missing the target more often than not. This was in the first minute. He did well here though, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a dangerous ball from Grant. He does well to keep it in. Just tries a little flick off the outside of the post. We said there was goals before the game and he could have had 2 or 3 easily. He's been disappointed in front of goal tonight. Just a little bit of composure would have helped him.
They called him offside there, was it?
I didn't think so. I think Big Bully mentioned that it could have been Roddy Grant, I think, here on the right. But he ain't interfering with play, and I think he's on. But I think you quite rightly say, I think he was glad he got pulled back.
Well, he went on to blaze it high and wide, which was a shame.
He blazed it well over, and I think that possibly affected his confidence.
And what about this?
Well, watch his run here. He actually checks out. He makes the angle perfect for himself. And for me, I thought he was just going to side-foot it back across the goalkeeper, because the keeper's committed. Great ball. It's a great ball from Jenkinson. Does bounce a little high, but I think more importantly that's when you get your instep on the ball and you strike it back across.
He looked
goal.
like he was trying to break the net with that.
Well, I felt he went in hoping he was going to get the finish rather than really determined and making sure he got over the ball.
Just lacked a little bit of composure there, really.
That's what he did. Yep.
And then, of course, in time added on, Hearts take the lead. Typical, really, I suppose, in many ways of cup football.
Yeah.
But they carved them wide open here.
Well, Alan Lawrence, who eventually finishes it. The front two, Robertson and Cahoon, have threatened to link up, but nothing really came off. This is a great pass, I think, from Poynton. I think just a great pace in the pass. Good layoff from Cahoon. But it's all made by the runner, unselfish runner, Mackay. Now, it can easily be a decoy run. He might not get it, but Robertson slips him in. And then it's just try to find the near post. Lawrence makes that effort to the near post, and it's a simple finish in the end. But it was a great move.
And if you're St Johnstone and sitting about right now, what on earth are you saying, recovering from this?
Well, I mean, they are obviously going to be so disappointed. They have been opened up, probably only the once. Maybe in the first 5 minutes there was a threat or something close. But other than that, Hearts really ain't really threatened. And St Johnstone have been the team who looked more like scoring. Unfortunately for them at the moment, O'Boyle has had 3-4 chances and hasn't taken them. But if they keep in there, they might just get the one.
Yes, I was going to say that. I suppose if you keep plugging away,
one thing O'Boyle will do, and Grant will do also, he's been a handful for them, is that he will keep getting in there and just hoping he gets a one, and then you might see a different player completely.
But right now it's Hearts that lead at half-time by 1-0. Alan Lawrence scoring in time added on. Whole of the second half coming. When we come back, is there a shock on the cards here tonight? Or can Hearts hold on now to the lead that they have? Long way to go yet. That'll be the message at half-time for St Johnstone, but it's Hearts in the driving seat right now.
Mulder is alive.
Tuesday at 9.
What is this?
What the hell is going on here?
Agents Mulder and Scully uncover the military's most shocking secret.
It's your sister's file.
This file was originally mine.
And now they're being hunted down by their own government.
What do you possibly hope to find? Why they killed my father.
The most dramatic X-Files ever.
Is there more? More than you'll ever know.
The X-Files. The new series, Tuesday at 9 on Sky One.
Can you match my time? Cadbury's will give you £10,000 if you can.
9.96 was Linford Christie's winning time at the Barcelona Olympics. Now you could be one of 50 winners. Check out promotional records. Find 9.96 and you've won £10,000.